Did you know most millionaires aren't as rich as they seem? On paper, they've got a stunning home, $1 million net worth, 7 figures in a spreadsheet. But take away their home's value and things look different. A millionaire is someone with a net worth of at least $1 million. That means everything you own, house, car, business, investments, even that vintage watch collection, minus what you owe. It's simple. Assets minus liabilities. Some folks argue only cash or quick-to-sell investments should count, but net worth includes it all. Those focused on cash are talking about liquid millionaires, people with $1 million in things like stocks, bonds, or savings they can tap easily. Homes, businesses, or cars, those are tougher to cash out, and their value can be tricky to pin down. Here's the deal. About 25 million Americans have a net worth over $1 million. That's roughly 1 in 10 adults. Sounds impressive, doesn't it? But when you strip out home equity, only about 1 in 40 adults, or 6.5 million people, have $1 million in liquid wealth. Most millionaires hit that $1 million mark because their home's worth a lot, not because they've got piles of cash. Think about it. Out of every 100 people you pass at the mall or airport, only 2 or 3 have $1 million in liquid assets, real money they can use. Home equity is a big achievement. Buying a house and building equity takes discipline, but it's not money in your bank. To use it, you'd need to sell your home, borrow against it, or take a reverse mortgage. That's wealth on paper, not in your wallet. This is the difference between being net worth rich and financially free. Picture a couple in their 60s with an $800,000 home, fully paid off, but only $200,000 in savings. They're millionaires, but retirement's tough. They need income for bills, healthcare, and daily life. Now imagine someone renting an apartment with $950,000 in index funds and $50,000 in cash. They could quit their job tomorrow. Both have $1 million in net worth, but only one's a liquid millionaire. Net worth counts everything: your house, car, furniture, even the junk in your attic. But true security comes from liquid assets, investments that generate income, cash you can access. Take someone running a $1.2 million business that earns $250,000 a year, but has only $300,000 in liquid assets. Their net worth is $1.5 million, but they're not a liquid millionaire. For most people, their home is their biggest asset, sometimes their only big one. Home ownership builds wealth. It forces you to save, grows in value, and gives you stability. But it's not a substitute for investments. You can't pay for groceries with your home's walls or medical bills with your backyard. This gap shows up big time in retirement. Many retire with $1 million in net worth but still struggle. Why? Their wealth is tied up in their home. They rely on pensions or Social Security, draining savings to cover expenses and maintain a valuable home that doesn't produce income. Some can't even afford repairs despite owning their house outright. They could sell, downsize, or take a reverse mortgage. But those steps take effort to turn equity into cash. On the other hand, someone maxing out their Roth IRA or 401k, building a strong portfolio, can live off investment returns without owning a home. They might pay rent, but their freedom comes from assets that pay them back. That's why the FIRE community, Financial Independence Retire Early, obsesses over liquid net worth and passive income, not just a home's value. With real estate prices soaring, especially in places like California, many homeowners are now paper millionaires. A modest home bought 20 years ago could be worth $1 million today. But are they secure? Not always. Many are asset-rich but cash-poor, still working, still stressed, despite their home's value. Being a millionaire sounds amazing, but real stability comes from money you can use. Savings, investments, income that keeps flowing. So next time someone brags about being a millionaire, ask yourself, is their wealth real or just a fancy house on paper?